Hello guys, it's me Tale713 here back with another video. This is attempt number 2 of making this video. My phone actually ran out of storage while I was trying to make this video. So we're here now redoing the video. Pretty much I was just going over is I was just pretty much showcasing my haul from the 4 Weapons 457 shop, which they have the sorry for my nails, I apologize. Which has the golden weapons, as you can see, that's scattered across my desk right now. Is the reforged golden weapons, which is the golden weapons from March of the Oni, right? You got the golden armor. You got the obsidian. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to show myself from the past. This is a whole new filming setup. I think I got the golden armor, the mega weapon, and then because of it was my first purchase, I got a free gift. I got pretty much an all black version of these golden weapons right here. So it's pretty much just the ones right there, but they're all in black, like so. So what I was doing before I had lost storage is that I was actually doing a comparison between the two golden weapons. Let me move this over to the side real quick, so I can just or I could just do this snag. I'm gonna put Sane back on frame because he was actually off frame. Take the golden weapon, and I was doing a comparison between the two because there is actually a difference between the this new Sword of Fire and the OG Sword of Fire that's been with pretty much the entire show from the beginning. So as you can see, here's the side by side difference. As you can see, it's a lot more accurate sizing for the thing. Hold on a second, I'm making an IG story for my Instagram. Sorry, I'm recovering for a cold, so please don't mind the sniffles. Um, as you can see, I am back. I am back from the depths of nothingness, I guess. But as you can see, I'm gonna try to be more regular. Don't expect a lot of uploads because even with when I was doing streaming, which I still am, it's like I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be open. I am very inconsistent when it comes to uploading videos and doing any other content besides doing the daily photos that I've been doing on IG, right? Only because of the fact that that it's just taking a picture and editing and doing this, that, and the third, as opposed to doing a whole feature length, video and having to edit that down and all to this, that, and the third. You feel me? So here we are. I'm back now. So I have the Sword of Fire right here. I'm taking Zane. I'm taking the Shurikens because all of them have pretty much updated compared to the original ones. So you have Zane right here with the new Shurikens. Where's the old Shurikens? It should be right here. I'm actually just gonna plop them into frame right here. Bloop. Bloop. As you can see, those are the Shurikens. I think they were introduced back in Skybound or Possession. It's one of those two. I'm going with Skybound, I think. Because, yeah, it was Skybound. Because they use those and they've been constantly using them even to this day. That's like almost a decade later, and they're still using this as the Shurikens of Ice. So we're actually no longer going to be using these, and we're going to be using the new ones. Just so, since we're on technically the topic of you know, the reforged weapons that was from March of the Oni. I actually forgot to mention that a part of the haul as well is that I actually got more proper Oni horns. So I actually have a more proper Oni look for Mistake. So she no longer has the Black Panther horns. So she actually has more show accurate horns. So yeah. I actually have two other. I have a bunch of other minifigures to show with these stuff. Like, you know, I have a Golden Master to the side to showcase the golden armor as well. I'm gonna use the. I'm not gonna use the. I'm gonna use the pilots and um, the Legacy ZX suits for the original golden weapons. That's like right here. And I have a garment onto the side for the mega weapon. As far as the city and weapons go, I'm probably just gonna leave them in the packaging. And if I ever decide to be like, oh, you know, I'm probably just gonna take them out, then I'll do so. Let me take Kai out with the Sword of Fire and have him with the new Sword of Fire. And then we're saving Cole for last. We're obviously saving Cole, and I'm not saying that in like a bad way. I'm saying it's because like I personally, only because of the fact that we've been through, excuse my language, we've been through hell when it comes to Cole and the friggin' golden weapon. So here you go. Here's Jay in comparison. The reason it doesn't fit that well because of the fact that like Legos pieces that they have are a bit larger than these, so like their hands pretty much have to like fully go back in a reset mode for them to grip on properly, which honestly not really that much of a problem. And to show you that it is just because of the thing, I got the golden Woo that is right here, and I purposely do not have Golden Woo touch anything on this hand. I've had him hold the staff since I gotten the Guardians. As you can see, as a comparison, see how it has all that wiggle room with Woo. He, oops, sorry, actually does not. So he actually is firm. So what I have to wait for is I actually have to wait for their hands to go back into, I guess, factory reset mode for it. So I'm gonna take J off. I'm gonna take them off because actually this is more accurate for specifically for Crystallize, because in Crystallize he only actually held them like this because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was either just a random or animation glitch, or it actually was supposed to be electrified. But technically speaking, that is how Jay was holding the Nunchucks of Lightning and Crystallized after they had turned it back into its original state, you know. So no longer need these. So we're gonna put these all to the side as well, and just to show what it looks like with the bendy wire, I'm actually gonna put one in, and it comes with two just in case. So I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna assume it doesn't take that much effort to put it in. Yeah, it doesn't take that much effort to put it in. All right. So I'm gonna grab the other one, and so it's gonna be like, and as you can see now, here it is with the blue little bendy wire that it comes with. Honestly, because of how I have the things displayed, I'm gonna kind of save it take it off, only because of the fact that it's kind of like the display I'm going with when it comes to these. But honestly, I'll just leave it on for the sake of the review. So this is what we have going on so far. Just have all of them with the gold weapons. Now for Cole, right? We have Cole. Now, if you guys know, Lego has been known for not properly making the Scythoquakes, right? And as you can see, I actually am using the crystallized version. And what I did was that I chopped it off pretty much mostly at the top of the the blade piece of it, because I don't know why they decided to make it the scythe head and then made it a blade and then an actual like bar connection. So what I did is that I cut it off at that point, put it in a lightsaber hilt, and then cut a piece of a bar connection and then put it in between this and the dragon hilt, so I can try to replicate actually this. So this is what I was trying to replicate. Again, I'm so sorry. Again, I like waited patiently for this order, and the moment I saw that it was it arrived, I kind of like rushed to make this video. So again, I apologize. Like I said, I just gotten off work, so my fingers are just a little dirty. Let me just a little dirty. That's my bad. I should have been more prepared. I know this is not very, proper to be doing videos like this and not having your nails clean. Again, I apologize for that. That is very, very not good. Trying to be professional. And just a quick Tyler fun fact for y'all. During the initial, the first, I'm gonna say the first take, because this is technically the second take. During the first take, I accidentally swore in it. So because of that, and because of the fact that I swore, I'm kind of glad that my phone hit me with the no more storage, because I kind of did full on, almost pretty much dropped a full F-bomb. And I'm not gonna lie, even though I am mostly older than most of you people, I am still going to keep it, appropriate, just in case there is, you know, little ducklings watching. So I'm trying to be, appealing to the youth, if you will. Sorry, I'm just almost done. We shall continue with the review just momentarily. So yeah, just to give a quick, I guess you could say this more like a review and an update video in a way. Only because of the fact is like I've been gone for a good minute, and a lot of things has changed since then. You guys may not see it at all, but you guys will if you do follow the IG, which I'll put in the description. I no longer live in my family home. I actually moved out back in November, and I am currently living by myself. So, yeah. Because of a job that I cannot go into detail about, but just know that I am employed, and so I was able to buy this, and hence how I'm able to live by myself. But other than that, it's pretty much where I've been. Kind of been doing the old in and out, and not fully all the way in when it comes to this Lego stuff. Like I still collect and all of that. Like I bought the character Ninja display on the first, along with I got all of the new build a minifigures as well from the Lego store. I was gonna buy the blacksmith, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and the fact that it was like the first, and I had to pay bills and all that. Which, yes, whether you like to or not, someday, kids, you will be paying bills. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm recovering from a cold. But all right. Now that I got it clean. All right, here we go. So this is what I was trying to recreate. This was the, as you can see, right? As you can see by this part right here. That was what I was trying to recreate. I was trying to recreate Cole's Scyther Quakes, but now I can officially retire that one so that I can use this one. And oh my gosh, is that so much better. And just like that, I have every single, and if I can get it into frame, move Zane. If I can just get all of them in frame. Okay. Just like that, I officially have all of the reforged golden weapons for this display that I have going on. But, yep, I'm probably just going to leave these off so I can let their hands actually try to get the proper grip. Kai is good, so I'm going to leave it honestly in his hands. Shay, on the other hand, I'm actually going to take them out and then let him vibe out so that his hands can actually go back into the proper way so they can have a better grip. And I think I'm going to honestly do the same. I mean, with Cole, it's not that bad with Cole. I mean, I could actually do it in the other hand, right? Yeah, the other hand has a better grip on it. So probably just gonna let him hold it with his right hand because I was helping it hold it in his left hand. So now that I have that, now I can move on. I'm gonna save the iconic ones for last. For next, we're gonna actually do the golden armor, which that's where this guy comes in. Now, yes, that is in fact the Crystal King's head. My Golden Master head has slowly lost its battle against time. No pun intended. So it is unfortunately a little bit faded. As far as the torso goes, that's the same reason with the torso as well. So I'm actually using the Legacy Golden Master hybrid thing that they were attempting to make back in Legacy. So I'm gonna actually take off this one now and just a comparison between the two because that's what it is. It's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much what a more show accurate version. You're gonna keep hearing me say that throughout the rest of this friggin' review, but that's basically what it is. It's like it is in fact a more accurate version of the golden armor. What I'm probably actually gonna do is I can't. Okay. So I am going to have to keep it like this. I'm gonna have to keep it like this because of the fact that I don't think this golden armor was meant for a minifigure to actually wear. Like, even though it has it, I don't think a minifigure is meant to wear the golden armor. Yeah, I don't think a minifigure is supposed to wear this. And if they are, I think I'm either tripping or not, but I guess no minifigure is supposed to technically wear this. That's a bummer. It's kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. I was really looking forward to this. Yeah, it's not meant for a minifigure to. I think it really is just for for honestly for show, for display. That's really a shame, I'm not gonna lie. Would have been nice if it was meant for a minifigure to wear, but I guess I guess all you can do is just have a minifigure hold it like it was being held in March of the Oni. Now I don't have, I actually don't have the March of the Oni Lloyd and Garmadon on standby, which Garmadon technically is the still the Sons of Garmadon version. So the best I could do for you instead of just having is just have Golden Wu hold it. You know, just that's what it would look like in a minifigure's hands. So dang, that's really a shame. I'm not gonna lie, it's really a shame. Would have been nice. Like even has a minifigure compatible hold. So it was like, you know, it would have been nice if it was able, if it was compatible with a minifigure, let alone the actual person who wore it. But all right, gonna put that off to the side. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Oh no, that's not a. That's not it, guys. That's not it. We have one more before we get into the OG Golden Weapons, which, funny enough, kind of in kind of stepping into that direction. I find it funny because we just looked at the golden armor, which is what the reforged weapons came from, and now we're looking at the mega weapon right here, which actually came from the original golden weapons. So we're going to give this to Garmadon. And it feels so like, I don't know, it feels weird, you know, having a Garmadon with the mega weapon after all these years. Like it feels weird, like to be like, okay, Garmadon has the mega weapon, right? He has the mega weapon. This feels weird. Um, Now bear with me, guys, because I don't actually have the proper legs. Because the look I was making for Garmadon was the pilot version. So this is what he looks like with it. I think this is very cool. I think this is very, very, very cool. That I have the mega weapon now in my possession. Um, this is really cool. It's really cool. Now, now it's time for the grand reveal. I didn't think this reveal was gonna be almost 30 minutes, but here we are. Here we are. No music, just straight up. No soundtrack in the background. Just me and my thoughts. Me and my thoughts. Just me and my thoughts. And because of the fact that it is going to be the original Golden Weapons, I figure I bring out my classic ninja. Now, excuse Zane because he is. All of these figures are worn when I bought them, so they're used minifigures. As you can see, these are the OG. These are the OG. These are the OG. These are the OG. These are the OG Ninja. As you can see, I have them in the original way that the Golden Weapons came out when the show first started. So as you can see, you have Jay in his nunchuck formation. That's the original way. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. That is the original way that the Golden Scythe of Quakes was made. And here we have the new and show accurate Golden Weapons, even down to the, I guess you could say, blue chain. Or not even blue chain. The coloring, because there's coloring in the eyes and certain in the jewels of the Golden Weapons. They actually put the coloring on them so that you can be almost exactly 100% accurate. You feel me? So as you can see, we got Kai. You got the sword of fire, right? You got the two, and like I said, it's pretty much just the same one from the March of the Oni, except it's a bit more. It's more shiny, and it's more importantly, it's a bit more proper scaling, so it's not as oversized as it. I actually have to do some bit of off screen for Jay in particular because I actually have to attach the chain. Which I don't know how to do. Just give me one quick second. Alright, I'll be right back once I have this chain put on properly. Alright, I'm back. It, I can't even tell you how long it's been since I pressed paused. It's been a good almost 30 minutes trying to put that chain on for nunchucks. But as you can see, here we go. Here's the OG weapons with the OG squad. I'm gonna take off the OG shurikens off of Zane. Give him the new ones, or technically the classic ones, and just like earlier with the other Zane, these are gonna have to wait for his hands to pretty much go into like, let's say, neutral, only because of the fact that they currently have no grip on them. And again, this has pretty much to do with the how the hands are because of how the Lego ones are. So I'm gonna have to have them high in the sky for Zane. Take off the old or the Lego official one and put the just leave Kai with the OG. Excuse me, the new one, and then we have Jay. We're gonna take off the OG, the first iteration of the nunchucks of lightning, and then now we have the new one. Um, Friggin' while I was doing this, my homeboy was asking me to hop on Marvel Rivals, which I haven't played that game in almost 2 years, I want to say, or a year. I don't know. It's been a minute, but nonetheless, finally caved and said, "Yeah, I'll hop on." So shout out my dog Ant. If you guys don't remember him, he's the one that made two videos by Ant when I had my wisdom teeth removed back in the day. So shout out to him. And here is the piece of la resistance that people have been yearning for years, and that being Cole having a show accurate Scythe of Quakes. And my goodness, words cannot describe the way I feel right now with all of these like this. Um, Golly, it just makes me so happy that we finally have a more unified looking assembly right here with the ninja finally having their actual proper golden weapons that's across the board and not just one looks accurate, the other one is like somewhat accurate, and the other one's just like what what are they thinking? with it. So that being said, um, I am gonna just actually I'm going to bring in these guys right here. I'm gonna bring in the legacy ones because these are who I'm actually going to display the golden weapons with. I don't know why I brought Lloyd. I don't know why I brought Lloyd. I feel like this would be a more accurate. Yeah, this is more accurate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to let them chill. I'm probably gonna give these guys the pilot episode ninjas their actual not their golden weapons because obviously they're gonna be the ones holding the neo golden weapons, but I'm actually gonna give them their training weapons. You know, give Kai his sword, give Zane his shurikens. I just dropped the shuriken on the floor. Zane literally takes a forever nap. Hopefully, yeah, these should fit on a bit more better than the pilot Zane, only because of the fact that these guys I have not been having them hold their legacy or the golden weapons that they came with in the ninja display. So I've actually been having them with just air, I guess. So try to get a piece of hair off. And J gets to hold the air. Now I could give this. Okay, yeah, these are a much better fit on the new J for, you know, obvious reasons. Yep, gonna give him that, and then for Cole. Now I do wonder, could these actually go on the back, or well, can Cole specifically go on the back? I don't think he can. Oh, no, he can. So Cole actually can have his weapon chilling on the back of him. I'm probably gonna have to shimmy this down and be careful so the paint doesn't come off. Yeah, it can, but I'm probably gonna have to be careful with it. And now we have Cole. All right, and as you can see, there is the iconic setup. These are who I'm gonna have hold the golden weapons. So just a quick little freeze frame, I guess, and that's what it's going to be. I can actually start bringing in the others now. So we're gonna have Cole over here with the old one. Gonna have Kai back here, just giving a general framing of everything. So we can just do a quick little overview of everything all together. Zane back here between those two. Then give Jay the nunchucks. Just trying to get everybody into frame while holding the golden weapons. So probably just gonna take these guys out of the frame, so then that way you guys can see all of them with it. So then we can have Cole. Alright, there we go. We can have it like this, have all of them with their forge, throw the golden armor in front of Lloyd, little baby Lloyd. Then, where's the mega weapon? Where is the mega weapon? Oh, did I put the mega weapon? Oh, I did. Alright. And well, since because Woo's not doing anything, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it to the golden. I'm gonna give the mega weapon to the golden master, because you know that makes sense. Just to give a quick, you know, little. The mega weapon was too much for him to handle. I don't think that's quite a good idea. Oh, never mind. It is. I'll throw in Mistake because technically, it is. The horns are technically a part of it, so. And then, I guess one wouldn't hurt, just to have one of them out on display, so that way you guys can see what the obsidian or the all black would necessarily look like. We're just gonna give this to Woo, so it can compel against the all gold instead of it being, so it can shine out more with it being all black. We're gonna put that in between these two. Right here. So that way, or he can fall flat on his face. That works too. Alright. Quick little overview. Just shows everything that came with it. Put that in front of Lloyd. And that's pretty much everything from the legacy golden weapons in the back to then the classics in the front, and then the mega weapon, and then the, I guess, a glimpse of the obsidian weapons along with the golden armor, and that's pretty much it. Oh, obviously Mistake as well. This is a very, very lengthy video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me pretty much listening to an old man yap for a good minute. Other than that, like I said, don't expect consistent uploads. It's kind of just gonna be mostly everything that you would like to see is gonna be mostly on my IG, which again I'll put in my description. But other than that, this is Tyler A713 signing off, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and weekend. Peace.